Everyone's getting a little bit peckish.
准备完毕，长官。
Did this work? Looks like it did. Nice. Okay, so we've got a suitable cut-off. That's spreading those forces out. I don't see an immediate... Oh, hang on. Where's my... Where did you guys finish up at? The Mountaineers. Let's bring these in to do something. This does look like your sort of terrain. The Marines are in, and I forgot to watch them. Right, it doesn't matter if we lose this. All that matters is I push for that port. And if I don't get there, I absolutely have to rapidly build a naval base here. But if I can take the port, I think we're good. I don't know that there's a whole lot in front of it. I have a fleet patrolling around here. Okay. Ah, alright. So if they're patrolling here, the big fleet's here, they're not on the other side of the world trying to get me naval dominance around the British Isles. So that makes a whole lot of sense. But we'll make use of the shore bombardment bonuses while they're here. These Marines are having a tough time. The enemy keep landing troops right in front of them, and we're not exactly going through the best sort of terrain here either. They're just railroading stuff in at the moment. That's giving me the shore bombardment. And that's not. If this doesn't work, and it's not worked, we have to very quickly go and do... We have to very quickly do that. Put it right to the top of the list of priorities. And then, at the very least, we can pull them out afterwards. I better leave the fleet there to help. That's looking... That relied on speed to go through there, and it didn't really pull off, did it? It's a shame. Right, we'll have a quick look at the spy situation. We're only up to 40% here. We were trying to make resistance contacts. Do we have, like, people doing nothing? We do. Right, go and do that. And I think... I hate playing with the spies. I just find the interface and everything about it so unfriendly. Right, is that it? Are we done? That should be about done, and then we can recover the armour, which has recovered nicely, in fact. And so the next cut-off, I think, should be... We could go down that river and cut everything... We can do both at once, actually. We can cut everything off in that section. Oh, it's one of those. We've got a river to go across. Okay. Right, now we're in a situation where we should have... I need to just check how this has worked. This army... Right, so where does that stop? They've actually managed to join this up sensibly here. Okay, so that has worked. That's good news. Let's go and do the US. Let's go and finish off the US over here. So you chaps, we can now... I have a goal against you, though. I did. I justified a war goal against these, and it said it was complete. It said the communist state of New York. Okay, well, I will justify another war goal. I'm sure this came up. I don't know how that happened. I'm convinced. Absolutely convinced I justified against them there. Anyway, that's fine. In 4 months' time, we'll be able to kick that off. And this situation is improving. We'll come back and look at that in a minute. Of course, those 4 armies, or 5 armies around New York, they can go on to the other Russian front once we get dug in over there. Right, I'm not going to put any more troops in here for now. How's the base coming on? It's okay. As soon as it gets a level 1 port, those Marines are absolutely fine, and they're in there. But these guys are going to have a lot more to worry about than that in a moment. River or not, we can get through this in the top. We're just going to punch through with a really big attack. I've got the mechanized stuff I can use as well. There's nothing in here. Where are my armies? There's a whole lot of shuffling going on over there. It's this lot. They are set to... Yep, we're rallying behind the cause in America. There's nothing. The armies have all sodded off. Oh my god, this is... It drives me mad, this. So this is going to be a front line that's absolutely bollocks, isn't it? They need to move. Wherever they need to go, they need to move. The yellows look like they're in place. The greens and the browns are all over the place. And I'm just going to be really lucky if the USSR doesn't just advance across everywhere and take it all back. I don't understand. I know this was a mess down here, and it's had to redraw the line afterwards, but that seems to have done something absolutely ludicrous. I don't know why they're not attacking me either, but anyway, they're not, and we're going across. Right, leave. I'm going to go and take that airfield over there. Actually, I'm going to go and cut across like that. And we're going to take the town at the end. I don't think there's going to be anything there, so we should be in. And the horsemen. We're going to go there before we leave a unit behind. And then we're going to go just defend on the other side of this river. Again, it's going to leave me a river to go across, isn't it, at some point? But we might find these lines start to get a little bit muddled up soon. In which case, do we have... Where are these guys? Okay, so I'm using... These guys are doing nothing, so I'm going to put them into this army. These 2 armies, which they all have the modern templates, do they? Yes, they do. Excellent. So these 2 armies are set to go and do their thing. Oh, did we lose the Marines? We lost our Marines. They got crushed. I'm not surprised. That was a... The gamble didn't pay off. If I'd got the port built a little bit quicker, we would have been fine. I'll put 4 more units of Marines in there. That's a shame. They'd done so well for so long. Right, let's make sure we've got some stuff going on there. Well. It was the gamble that didn't pay off. It turns out it was completely unnecessary. That was my Arnhem. That was a bridge too far. Or in this case, it was a nothing too far. I landed in the desert and achieved zilch. Right, so these guys up here, we're going to get a cut-off in... Actually, this is going to... Oh, this is going to mess up 2 armies, isn't it? This is going to make... This is going to make a mess, but this is absolutely fine. Actually, let's take one of these down here. That doesn't need to be like that. That's going to be a lot tidier. And we should just, with the rest of these, just spread out like this. The cavalry's made it through. The infantry can just start pushing through. We've got a railway gun helping out there. I think I did start building some of those. Should be assigning them to divisions so they can get stuck in Maybe we could design some paratroopers as well. We've got the transport aircraft for once. Right, I would say that the enemy are not in a good position here. Give me one of those. Just one will do. Let's just link up here. And at this point, we're going to start... Yes, at least my guys managed to get back into formation. There's going to be another big army shuffle coming up in a moment as I cut these lines up. Actually, I can do this now. So, if you cancel that order, and then another frontline order like that, it should cover all this as well. Does it not? It does not, but that's fine. Let's put them in. Because these are two different nations. They're all on the enemy side, but they're two different nations, so it doesn't actually cover that area. It's okay, because it doesn't need to at the moment. Wow, that's taken some time to expand across there. Oh, hang on, I just too slow getting in there. Don't know if we've got the speed to do that. Angered by American posturing. Yes, it's all the Americans' fault. Let's bring some armor up there. We've got infantry, and I think we've got infantry pushing down here now. I mean, we might as well. So if we can we advance this line, do you think? Knock out whatever this area is here. One thing at a time. For some reason, the cavalry seems to have got stuck. You guys are going up. You will push through there. Soviet Union's playing with our encryption again. Good. That's going to hopefully silence a lot of that stuff. So we don't need the big fleet. Let's get these guys because they're not doing their jobs. Let's right-click that, delete all orders in case I've put something on there, and we're just going to troll that, and that for now because we've got the naval superiority everywhere else. Actually, we should probably put them somewhere like... actually do this. No, they should travel over there. They should. I don't think I need to base them. Maybe I do. Well, let's put them over there. And then they could all do with repairing anyway, because they're all about knackered. Rwanda's capitulated. That's good to know. I feel like the end of this could eventually be in sight. As this feels like quite a major breakthrough here. If we can just bring some troops to bear on it. At some point we're going to knock out Afghanistan. That's going to be good. Right, let's finish this off and tidy this up somewhat. Supplies. Let me guess. Supplies are going to be rancid in here. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Right, let's put... supply depot there. One at the end of this railway. One here and one... No, sorry, I don't want that last one. I would like it in the town. And how are we going to link all this stuff up? Like this. That's going to be quite the rail hub over there, isn't it? And that'll link up with something... Actually, can we do that, by the way? Because we've got supplies coming from here, so... Iraq has been exiled. I didn't think those fellas would stick around for long. They weren't in a great position down there. And that's a 4, so that needs doing. There's 1. At least we've got some supplies going up and down here now. It's not very good, but don't worry, we're gonna free Iraq in no time. So what I absolutely need to do now is tidy up this mess here. Let's have a look at the aircraft. We should have supply drops coming in somewhere. We've got supply over here. Supply here is actually better than supply here. So let's bring the armor down. What can I do with this? I think I can bring it all to there. And where are my horsemen? They are in quite a bad state. Let's bring them back out of the front line. Can I push through? See, I want to get behind these guys and hopefully cut them off. That would be a risky move, wouldn't it? Going across there to cut all this lot off. Too risky, I think. And I've got 2 separate armies kind of split up over here. And it's this that's causing the problem. So this bump, this lot needs to go. But I've got a lot of troops on this front line now. Did the armor make it in? I don't think it did. Let's bring the armor to there. I guess we could start pushing in from the other side because there's not a whole lot here. If we do that, I think they're going to go. I don't know if the armor's going to be able to manage this because there's a whole lot of them. Suddenly it's looking better, so. And we just have to try and bring supply in as much as anything. Election, government contested. Oh, we need to do this because it helps with stability, doesn't it? Let the people decide. We trust the people to make the right choice. There's some bad people coming in there. Hang on, let's have a little bit of purge Iraqi infiltrators. Iraqi extraction campaign. Yeah, let's trigger that. We can go for those. My clock's still ticking here. Weapons for the resistance. Sure. Weapons for the Iraqi resistance. Let's cause some trouble. Exhort heroism. This will be war support and bolster spirits. And we can reopen the Burma. Do we need to do this? I mean, we have the points. Let's do it. And we could do with the anti-fascist raids. I don't think we would gain weekly stability for 120 days. I don't think that overrides the loss to that. Press censorship, though, is a safe one. So we can do that. Develop the... Oh, yes. Nice. Let's do these. This is all the stuff in America. We'll take all that. Thank you very much. That's extra resources for us. I don't think we're likely to lose America anytime soon. Well, the tanks did get in. Let's do that. Because there's nothing there. And then we can cut that fella off. If we get to this border, I don't know what difference that makes to us actually getting to that border. I'm thinking of drawing the front lines with these. I don't think it helps. But anyway. The armor's in. I don't know if the armor can... Oh, we can just wipe him out with one. And don't need to send a whole armored corps in there. That's not going to work. I think the problem now is one of supply. So we may have to pull back there. But we should move to get this railroad. Where can we get across? Screw that. Let's go in there. Let's put those in and then throw in those guys. Those guys, you don't need to be sat up there. We've got some exiled divisions from Iraq. I mean, I don't think these guys are going to be around very long. They don't have a whole lot of soldiers, so we probably won't rely on them. Oh, I'm going to have to chuck them into something, though. Something that I don't really want. Tell you what, I'll do that, and we'll just put them in China defense up there.
是的，长官。
And they can just chill. And they can just train.
准备完毕，长官。
They'll probably go home afterwards, but we don't really have any use for them, I think. Too weak, and we've got better stuff. So the resistance stuff has cleaned up quite nicely. Right, that's coming in. There's a spot that we can have. We got pushed out of there. That's okay, as long as we didn't lose anything. Supply is not good. Are we at a state that we can declare war yet? No. What about the navy over here? I can't believe we don't have naval dominance over here. I just absolutely can't believe it. So where are you guys at? Let's put some orders on for this now. Now this should pick up pretty fast after sticking this in. It's the North Sea that's the one that's really surprising me. I don't know what the enemy could have over here. I just really, really don't. So I'm going to double up on the escort duties. 2 lots going over there. I'm also going to put some aircraft into that. I think we had some, but... And I'll do the same over the channel as well. I generally don't bother putting aircraft into allies' regions. Just because I forget about them. And I don't know what... They're not being guarded. Not that it matters, because they don't get overrun exactly. But, oh, is that not good down there? Okay. Let me see if I can put... Do we have anything in the way of fighters? We really don't. What in the way of heavy fighters? Have we captured any? Nothing that's worth a damn. So we're probably going to lose some aircraft over there, but the whole point is... we've got the North Sea, but we've lost the Irish Sea. Did I not... I must have had some aircraft in this. I'm really surprised with our... Maybe I need to split my navy into 2 factions, 2 groups, perhaps. Maybe that's the thing I need to do. And now we've lost it over here. Huh. I think it must be to do with the Japanese fleet moving around. That's all I can assume. Okay, well... Take off... I'm going to take them off patrol. I'm going to put them on strike force. Which is that one. Oh, hang on. Let's just cancel those orders. Let's go to strike force. There you go. That rapidly makes a difference doing that. Except this is still the problem. We don't have anything... Oh, we do! Right, let's put some planes in there. Let's instantly put 400 naval planes in there. I don't think it's enemy shipping that's a particular problem, but... We could actually put some on the Norwegian coast, too. From that location. Anyway, whilst that resolves itself, let's go back and determine what we're going to do over here, as supplies are definitely an issue. Have we got... We do have stuff. Let me click on something. Have I clicked on the thing? There we go. I've clicked on that by accident. I thought it didn't look right. Right, let's get the armoured stuff. Let's get the armoured stuff out of there, because that's... They're eating up too much food. So we'll pull them back. Construction is at a state of what? Yeah. Oh, hang on. It would help if I put them as high priority over all this infrastructure that's getting created back in the the old world. Right, well, we've managed to do that, though we haven't thinned this out at all, which I thought we would have done. I thought this would have all reduced. This could be, if I could get the supplies for this, this could be the biggest encirclement in the game, surely, ever. I'm thinking of a huge drive down here, knocking out Tehran and going all the way to the Gulf. The problem I would have with that is that I wouldn't be able to get supplies through. I would have to end up there. That would be hilarious. I couldn't feed the soldiers on that. I just couldn't. Unless I do this. And we have... let's push that up there as well. Okay, I have a plan. I have a cunning plan. It's a very, very, very ambitious plan. But could you imagine if I managed to surround all of that? I think it's a bit too ambitious. I think a more sensible, ambitious plan would be to try and cut through here and go down rather than all the way around that. I like ambitious plans, though. I find them highly entertaining. We're going to do something. Yay! Right, New York is completed. Declare war. We don't need to call in the allies. And then this army, which is this one over here, we just click go. Yeah, they've joined the Comintern, which is no surprise whatsoever. But I don't think there's a whole lot of stuff in front of me, and I think our armies can just move in. I don't know why they're not. So we're going to give them a little helping hand. We want New York. I mean, we want to take the major cities. I just don't know why the AI just doesn't do this when there's like clearly nothing there in front. Yep, that didn't take an awful lot of time, did it? Do we need to... That is all one place, isn't it? Let me just check. And then we'll just march the other ones up to Providence and then up to Boston. And we'll just advance through like that. We'll take one of these and put them in New York. Oh, we're on pause. Well, that's going to take a little while to do then, isn't it, Mark? We don't want anybody's help. Thank you very much. We're good. You kill that. And you 4 troops going over there. Go to Providence. Who have we got? Unassigned divisions. Have we got something new? We've got 2 of the new... Oh, we've got 2 of the new Amtrak units. Excellent. Put them in there. Stick them in the... one of the assault armies. And let's make this... What can we do for this? I'll do... That doesn't look like a river. I'm going to go that. They're not exactly Marines. And we'll put them as blue. Mexican operative captured. Excellent. Do we have anyone... You did all the naval stuff, didn't you? Amphibious. Yeah, go on then. You can go in there. Naval liaison. Well, I mean, it's kind of the same job, sort of. I could put the Amtrak stuff just in the armoured division, which I might do. But we'll put these guys in here to train up for now. I can always stick Marines in there later. Right, let's assume it's all going to go sweetly in America while I plan some ridiculous naval invasion, some ridiculous cut-off over here. So let's plough the cavalry straight through there to Herat. Let's take a capital because capitals are always nice.
是的，长官。